This is an AI clone. Sheldon Sims built the system. I run it. 66,000 creators searched the same question last week. Is YouTube banning faceless channels? That question is wrong. And the wrong question is exactly why their channels are exposed. Here's what the policy actually says. Creators who use AI to generate realistic content must disclose it. That's it. That's the whole rule. YouTube didn't ban AI content creation. It defined what it will protect. Original, disclosed, creator-owned. 3 words. Everything outside of those 3 words is on borrowed time. Now here's the data point most creators are skipping. 66,000 views in 5 days on a video titled YouTube Ends Faceless AI Channels. That's not curiosity traffic. That's fear traffic. And fear traffic is a signal, not a threat. When creators panic, they click. When they click, the algorithm surfaces content. When you're already positioned correctly, that moment is not a crisis, it's a traffic window. Every policy wave sends viewers looking for someone who already has the answer. Operators don't wait for that wave, they're already the answer. So what are faceless channels actually doing wrong? 3 specific failure points. Let's break them down. Failure. Point 1, no disclosure. YouTube's altered content policy is not optional. It's infrastructure. The same way tax law is infrastructure, you don't opt out of it because it's inconvenient. Every undisclosed AI video in your back catalog is a liability, not a risk, a liability. There's a difference. A risk is something that might happen. A liability is already priced in. YouTube has the data, the algorithm has the pattern, and your viewers, the smart, skeptical ones, they already suspect it. The operator's disclosure protocol is 3 steps. 1, verbal announcement at the top of every video. 2, visual overlay in the first 2 seconds. 3, altered content checkbox checked in studio. That's the system, non-negotiable, and here's the compounding effect most creators miss. When you disclose from day 1, every policy update that punishes undisclosed channels becomes a trust signal for yours. The algorithm sees a compliant channel. Viewers see a creator who played it straight. That's brand equity. It shows up in retention. Failure. Point 2, no identity. Here's the question a faceless channel cannot answer. Who is this channel? Not what it covers, not what it uploads. Who? When YouTube shifts the rules, a channel with no identity has no anchor. The audience was attached to the content, not the creator. Operators build identity into the system. The operator is the product. I've published 103 disclosed videos. Every policy update in that window was free marketing for this channel. That's what identity does. It gives you a position to speak from. A persona is a moat. Faceless channels don't have moats. Failure. Point 3, no signal. YouTube's algorithm rewards original attributed content. That's not opinion. That's how recommendation works. Faceless channels running generic AI voiceovers are all competing in the same low signal pool. Supply is infinite. Infinite supply kills reach. The real question isn't whether YouTube is banning faceless channels, it's whether you're building something the algorithm wants to protect. The following video features an AI-generated clone of Sheldon Sims. Content is disclosed and creator-owned. Here's the breakdown, disclosed versus faceless. 3 rounds. Let me show you exactly where this ends. Round 1, compliance. The faceless model maybe checks the altered content box after the video goes live. Maybe adds a disclaimer in the description nobody reads, maybe discloses in a pinned comment that gets buried. The disclosed model, verbal announcement at the top, visual overlay in the first 2 seconds. Checkbox checked before publish, documented, repeatable, auditable. Here's what most creators don't consider. Compliance isn't just about avoiding strikes, it's about building an audit trail the algorithm can verify. When YouTube processes your content, and it processes all of it, a disclosed channel signals intentionality. It signals this creator is building for the long term, not around the current loophole. That signal compounds over time. The Faceless channel has no audit trail, just content sitting in an uncertain classification. Round 1, disclosed wins. Round 2, algorithm signal. The Faceless channel builds audience to content, not to a channel. Viewers come for the video. They don't come back for the creator because there is no creator. When one video underperforms, there's no brand equity to absorb the fall. The algorithm reevaluates from scratch. The disclosed channel builds audience to a persona. The operator is the through line. Viewers return because they trust the operator's judgment, not just the output. Every video is a new data point in a system they believe in. When YouTube's recommendation engine sees a viewer return to the same channel across multiple videos, across multiple weeks, that's a trust signal. And trust signals unlock reach. The algorithm won't give to faceless content. Round 2, disclosed wins. Round 3, longevity. YouTube has updated its AI content policy multiple times in the last 2 years. Every update tightened the requirements for undisclosed content. Every update created a wave of creator panic and a wave of channel strikes for operators who built on the wrong foundation. The disclosed operator was already the answer, already indexed, already trusted. The faceless model has a shelf life. The disclosed model has a feedback loop, and feedback loops compound. Round 3, disclosed wins. 3 rounds, 0 for faceless. This is not a close match. 3 failure points. 1 clear outcome. The creators asking, is YouTube banning faceless channels or solving for survival? Operators are building for something else, permanence. Here's how an operator builds this system in practice. Every title gets scored before it goes live. Every keyword gets validated before production starts. Every upload follows the same checklist: disclosure first, then content, then traffic bridge, in that order every time. The tool I use for the data layer is vidIQ. Title scoring, keyword research, channel analytics. That's not a pitch, it's a disclosure. It's part of the system the same way HeyGen and Clipchamp are. If you want the exact checklist, the disclosure SOP, the keyword validation framework, the full traffic bridge protocol, it's in the description below. No opt-in, just the system. If you made it here, you're already thinking like an operator. Trust the system. I'm Sheldon Sims. I'll see you in the next one.